All right, today I'm going to set something up that's really simple. I'm going to show you how to connect your OpenAI ChatGPT playground to a Zapier MCP, which is going to allow you to extend the functionality of OpenAI and ChatGPT to be able to connect to the thousands of apps that Zapier has actions connected to it. So I'm in the playground. You'll go to playground.openai.com, or in this case, I'm using platform, and I'm going to click prompts. And then you'll see this tools here. You'll go ahead and click create MCP server, and then you're going to click Zapier. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to get a Zapier API key, and this is hopefully pretty straightforward. You're going to click get API key. This is going to take you to Zapier, set up your MCP server. Once you click Zapier, you're going to be taken here, and here I'm going to select a new MCP server. So I'm going to go ahead and select OpenAI API. It's going to give it a name automatically. I'm going to click Create MCP Server. Now that I'm in here, it's blank. So I'm going to add new tools. You can see here, Client, OpenAPI, Tools. I'm going to have to give it some extendability. So let's say I wanted to be able to handle a lot of the tasks that I would have in my email. So let's go ahead and just click Add All Gmail Tools just for brevity sake. And I'm going to connect it to my email instances. All right, and I'm done. Now, I wanted to connect it to my Asana board as well. I'll click on Asana board. And in previous emails, previous video, sorry, I actually gave it access to my Asana board through the Zapier agent, but I'm going to try to do something a little bit different here. So let's do that. Cool. And then next, I'm going to connect my MCP server. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and copy my API key because that's exactly what I need for the OpenAI assistant in the playground. And I'm going to flip over to OpenAI and just copy that in. Cool. So I'm back in Zapier. I'm back in OpenAI, ChatGPT. So I'm going to go ahead and click Tools, MCP Server, Zapier, type in the API key, and I'm going to go ahead and click Connect. And awesome. So it's going to give me a couple of approval choices. Always require approval, never require approval, or configured on a tool-specific basis. I'm going to go ahead and click Always just to be safe, to include a human in the loop. Add it in, and there we go. I'm going to give it a system message. All right, so I've added in my own system message. So you are a helpful assistant handling various tasks, such as reading and sending emails to people where I need to follow up with. In each email, your goal is to be brief, but also include the following: key actions taken, next steps, schedule time using Calendly. I also went back to the Zapier MCP to configure it so that it has Calendly in it as well. And outside of the email, your job is to also add a task inside of Asana in the specific project board that I've set. Now I'm going to click Save. Okay, so I had the prompt, and you can see here, send an email to this email address with the subject line, thank you and follow up. In the body of the email, please discuss key actions. You can see that it's leveraging the Zapier MCP server, the tools. You see here that it's using the create draft tool, and here it is, the draft of the email. It's taking in the instructions as part of the JSON. The payload is going to send the to this email address, and the body over here. So I'm going to click approve, and let's see how OpenAI handles it. Now it's leveraging the Zapier MCP, and okay, that looks good. Then all I got to do is check that it went through on my email. Now I asked it to send it because it basically created the draft, and now I'm clicking send it now. And again, let's check if it went to my email. Now I'm in my email. You can see I received this, and boom, the email sync came through. The markup isn't that great, right? So I definitely want it to be formatted. So I'd highly recommend that instead of sending it directly, check the draft, modify it before you send it out, or you can go back into your instruction set and go back and forth until you get the markdown to markup conversion between OpenAI to email to format it in the right way. But overall, good first step. Really excited that I'm able to chat with ChatGPT and then extend the capabilities of it using the Zapier MCP.